What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Traders Lounge. And in this video, we're going to be going over the UJ trade that I took this week.
Hey, now. Slow down, all right?
Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys exactly where I got in at. I got in on the 1 hour chart. Okay. So I had this zone marked up right here, right? So this is, what time is this? This is 8 a.m. on Tuesday. I got in this trade on Tuesday, the 21st, not the 22nd. I got in on the 21st. Tuesday, okay? So we have here, price broke above this area right here, right? So price broke above, can I go back here? Let's go back. So now I'm in replay mode, okay? So price broke out, right? So I take the retest here. I get in here, right? My stop is all the way down here, and I'm looking at the higher time frames as well. Just to gauge it. And I know where my initial take profit was going to be, was up here at this area, because I'm looking at it and eventually it gets there. But we have this area of resistance right here on the weekly. And mind you, we're all the way down here. The candle is all the way down here in this area. So I'm thinking, okay, we can break above and close. I'll get in for a swing. This would be a nice swing position here. So I get in on the 1 hour, price breaks up. I'm thinking like it's gonna go, it's gonna go up because of how like the higher time frames are positioned. I'm thinking, okay, it's not gonna be much drawdown or anything like that. We're just gonna go, we're gonna break through levels, retest, break through levels, retest, break through levels, retest. That's how my thinking of the trade was going to go. But the next hourly candle, 10 a.m., was this candle. And I was like, okay, like I'm okay because it's like I know I'm looking at the higher time frames. This is going to be a swing trade. This is not an intraday trade. It's not a scalp for me. So I'm okay with everything that was happening, right? So I said, okay. So we have this candle here. Let's fast forward. So I'm thinking like, okay, like I have my whole trading plan in my mind. I'm gonna give you guys all of the like how I was thinking as I'm seeing these candles form on the chart, right? So I'm constantly looking at the 1 hour, the 4 hour, and the daily chart. And then the weekly had my target, right? So I was thinking to myself, my plan is that if price closes below this zone right here, I'll close half, right? It's like, okay, we're holding support here. We're holding support. Okay, we're coming back up, right? Holding support. And this is where I close half. I close some out of the trade. I'm like, okay, let's see. So I'm right now, we're Wednesday. Wednesday at 5 o'clock p.m. Mind you, I got in the trade Tuesday morning. So a day and a half has gone by already. And we're just lingering at my entry. This yellow line is my entry. Okay. Okay, keep going here. So when price did this, I was like, okay. But we did not close above this resistance here. So that was concerning. But this was good. I was like, okay, I'm in profit. I'm not going to close out anything. I'm still going to follow my plan. I'm going to stay in the trade. This was when I had posted on, I believe it's when I posted on Instagram about the trade that I was in. I said I was in since Tuesday, and I wanted to see how it was going to play out. I think this was on Wednesday. So news came out. This is around the same time. I posted on Instagram, unemployment news came out good, sticking to my plan. Let's see how this turns out. Right. So I was like, okay. And then price comes down again. So I'm like, okay, we need to hold this area and we also need to hold this area right here. So I was okay if price broke down below this resistance area because we have formed support over here in this area and it's matching up with this resistance here. So my main thing was like, okay, we close back below here. I'm going to close the trade out. So this this is where I thought I had got stopped out because I was on TradingView. I wasn't on my broker. I was on TradingView, and on TradingView, it had stopped me out right here. But when I went back to look at my MetaTrader, I was still in the trade. Surprisingly, I was like, "Wow, I'm still in this trade." So we closed at support. We're still holding this support here, and we're still holding the support right here too. And right now, this is okay. Yeah, Thursday, 5 o'clock, right? So I'm like, okay, we're still holding. We're still holding. Price comes up, right? So now, what time is this? This is Friday morning, 1 a.m., 4 hour closure. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna replay back one because this is the morning of the trade that this is when the trade really started to take off, was on Friday morning. I got in the trade on Tuesday morning. The trade didn't start to take off until Friday morning. Okay. Mind you, I'm in all of this. This was nonsense. This was literal nonsense that I was in during this right here. This was just, I still stuck to my plan. I still believed in the trade going up, but I also knew where I was going to get out at. I was okay with like cutting my losses in places because if you look here, I cut my losses over here when it didn't play out the way that I wanted to. But I was in all of this. It was just ranging from Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. It was kind of annoying, but it was like, it's I was okay with it because I saw that price was still holding support here, which is why I still stuck with my plan. My plan was if price was going to close back below here, I was going to close the trade out, but it never did. It closed below here, this is zone area, and then it closed back up above that zone area, right? So, okay. This is 4 a.m. right here. This is the 4 a.m. candle Friday morning, right? And then I'm looking at price and we're closing above here. So I'm like, okay. I wake up. I'm like, this is good. So we close above this zone. This was once this zone was created, I was like, okay, we're coming back down. In order for this trade to really still be valid, we need to hold this support level and then we need to break above this resistance right here, which it did. It's coming up. And I did not have that zone there originally. I had my TP was right here. I didn't have anything in between. But then I was thinking to myself, like, let me look to the left to see what is over there, right? Because at that point, price was struggling in that area. And I was like, all right, something is over there. Because it's just like the candle was like a full candle. It was full, but it had the tiniest wick. So I'm like, there it is, like struggling. It's not like wicking down like really bad. It's not coming down, really, really bad. It didn't have a huge wick. It had a small wick. It's like it's going up and then it's like looking down a little bit. It's going up a few more pips and it's wicking down like 2 or 3 pips. I'm like, okay, there's definitely some resistance or something over there. And that's when I looked left and I saw this here. And I was like, okay, I didn't see that before. So I said, you know what? I'm going to close the trade out right here at this resistance area. And I would have held on to it, but I didn't because I was actually on my way to work and I didn't want to babysit the trade at work, at my job. Because that's kind of annoying. Like I want to be in the trade, out of the trade before I have to go into work. I don't want to be at my job and I'm looking at my phone trying to figure out like, okay, where am I gonna get out the trade? Like I can't manage it the way that I want to. So when I'm trading, I want to be able to execute my trading plan the way that I want. I want to manually execute my trading plan. So right before I was about to go into work, um, I closed it out right at the top here. And then it closed above. And I was thinking like, okay, if I had stayed in the trade, I would be looking to see if the 4 o'clock candle would close above, and the 4 o'clock candle ended up closing above this area. That was when I had just got to work at that point. So I just got to work and I saw that the 4 o'clock candle closed above this area right here. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm already out of the trade. And that's when I posted on Instagram that I said closed in profit. Trade is still running. And my target was up here, 136452. So I said, okay, I'm like, this is gonna keep going. This trade is gonna keep running because it's gonna fill up for the weekly resistance up here. This is the next weekly area. That's what I was targeting. And that's what I was looking at. You can see here, this is like the support. You see the support resistance area right here. So price closed above, and then boom, TP hit. So if I would have held on the trade, my TP would have been hit, but I was following my rules and this is why you have to adjust when it comes to the market, because originally I did not have this zone here. The zone was not here when I originally got in the trade on Tuesday. I had my TP right here, and I was aiming for the weekly target. That's what I was going for. And price ends up getting there, and I posted on Instagram for you guys to see, hoping that some people made some money off the trade. So that's good. This should be the 21st. So that was that. That's the UJ trade. I caught 67 pips, counting me closing out some of it in a loss. So I'm very happy with the way this trade came out. I stuck to my plan. I stuck through all of this nonsense garbage. You don't want to be in a trade like this. Like this was just, I don't even know. Like, and the fact is that I got in the trade and it went up to this area, and then just from there it came back down, and it was just drawdown and ranging from there. It was insane. But I admire the way that I was able to handle this trade and adjust and adapt and be able to still close the trade out for less than what I thought I was going to get based on my circumstances of trading. And just being able to adjust quickly to see, like look left and see that we're approaching this support resistance area. Maybe we should close some off, right? So that's what I did. I was able to walk away with profit, which is a good thing. And then, price ended up going to my target area. So that's cool to see. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this video really short and just about the trade that I took. So I caught 67 pips on UJ. This was a swing trade from, you can see here, Tuesday the 21st until Friday the 24th. I closed the trade out in the morning. I sat through a lot of drawdown and just ranging. A lot of more so drawdown and ranging than like ranging and profit. Like ranging and profit is cool, but like ranging and drawdown is like come on. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this video very short. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Any questions you have about the trade that I took, leave them down below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.